What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I have a very special video in store for you today. We've got two pairs of sneakers here. One of them is legit and one of them is not so legit. And I've been curious to see exactly how authentic and how realistic these unauthorized UA replica sneakers are in comparison to the real ones. So that's what we're going over today. Let's get started. Alright guys, so before we get into the sneakers themselves, do me a quick solid and scroll down and click that subscribe button for me. I'll give you 5 seconds. I'll wait. Alright, and now let's get into the sneakers. Before we jump into anything regarding the sneakers, I want to put a quick disclaimer out there and say that I do not approve of or condone the purchasing or selling or reselling of fake UA or replica sneakers. This video is for educational purposes only. This video is to show you exactly how scary the actual fakes are out there and how close they are so that you don't get ripped off when you go to purchase sneakers on StockX or on GOAT or on eBay, wherever. Okay, so like I said, this is an authentic pair of Nike Air Fear of God shoot-arounds. This is a Fugazi pair of Nike Air Fear of God ones. So comparing the two right off the bat, obviously they're different models of the Nike Air Fear of God, so there's going to be some differences. But the fact that these are built with the same technology, the same nubuck and everything else as these in the authentic version, it's going to be a very easy comparison in that regard. But again, because they're different models, different colorways, there's going to be some subtle differences. Now getting into the sneakers themselves, not only were there some differences with the accessories, as far as like the laces, the lace locks, stuff like that, you know, minor stuff, the bag, but there are differences with the shoe that I noticed right away. Like immediately I noticed this as soon as I pulled them out of the box and felt them for the first time. And that is the nubuck. The nubuck on the authentic pair is buttery soft. See how it kind of wrinkles and dimples up like that because I've worn these. It is really soft to the touch. The nubuck on this one feels flat. Like it feels completely different. And I can't even begin to tell you, like, this feels like suede almost. This feels like fake suede. Like if you were to go and get a nice pair of suede boots or loafers and then take a pair from H&M and feel the fake suede on those, that's the difference I'm talking about here. It's very, very, very different. It doesn't have that like wrinkling effect, and I've worn these. I wore these today. I walked around when I walked my dog. I went to go take some pictures in them, and when I wore these for the first time, they already started to get this dimpling. These didn't do that. Comparing them side by side, as far as the outsole goes, there is some differences in the outsole. Obviously, this outsole is white. This outsole is translucent, but the translucentness of this one, it's a little bit too translucent, especially up in this area right here. You should not be able to see the black underneath that, and I don't think that is 100% accurate. Another thing too, like height-wise, comparatively, these are a little bit taller. And I think the authentics are supposed to be that way as well. I'm not 100% sure. Again, there's that same nubuck leather on the inside here, which is buttery smooth. So it's on the tag too, again, buttery smooth. On the inside of this one, it's not as smooth. It just doesn't feel the same as these do. Yeah, so that's a pretty big difference. That's pretty notable. The zippers are identical. As far as the lettering on the back of the shoe right here, that's pretty close, if I'm not mistaken. Again, since the translucent sole is a little bit harder to see it. Yeah, there's like about this. The laces, I mean guys, the laces are the same. There's really no difference there in the laces. Like, these are just regular round woven laces, they feel the same. Okay, let's pull out the insoles and see how those look. Okay, so that's the Fugazi one. And this is the authentic one. Okay, that's a pretty big difference there. So this is a legit one. This is the fake one. You can see this is more of like an infrared, and this is more like orange. So there's a pretty big difference there too. And again, these are worn. I don't exactly remember if these were this infrared when I first got them. I don't think that they were. But that's a pretty huge difference right there. Okay, so I'll try to show you this as the best as I can. So this is the fake pair. You get a little QR code down there. Got the sizes over here on the side. That's the fake one. All right. And then this is the authentic one. Now again, this could be just because they're two different models, but you can see right off the bat how completely different that is. Like two different tags in every regard. Getting to the insides of the shoes, look at the stitching and whatnot. The air bubble, how the air bubble feels. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so right off the bat, I know my hands are stuck in these shoes. The air bubble on the authentic pair is much more firm and bouncy and has resistance to it, right? Like it's an air bubble, it's there for a reason. It resists you when you push against it. It bounces back. Like that's why these shoes are so comfortable, is because of this air bubble technology down here. And it bounces back when you push on it. It feels much more firm than it feels on this one. Like this one, like it feels like it was like a half pumped basketball or like a flat tire, especially on the back. It is very, very like soft. It's not nearly as firm and resistant to pushing on it as the authentic pair. I noticed something when I was walking in these shoes earlier, and it actually started to drive me insane. And what I noticed was this. You hear that? Listen. That squeaking is the most annoying thing I have ever heard in my life. And it's not supposed to sound like that. Not at all. Your shoes should not be squeaking like SpongeBob SquarePants shoes when you walk around in them. So that right there, that alone, that squeaking is a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. 100%. You take these to a sneaker store, they do this, and they hear that squeak, dead giveaway. So another thing that I noticed while wearing these shoes in relation to the air bubble was the comfort level. The comfort level between these two sneakers is not comparable. These are so much more comfortable. The real pair is so much more comfortable than these are. It is absolutely astounding. And again, that's because of the air technology and stuff like that that's actually in this shoe, and it's lacking in this shoe. Like, you can tell that they missed a step with the air technology in this shoe because it's not nearly as comfortable as it's supposed to be. Another thing that I found super interesting about the fakes after wearing them is the sizing on the fakes. So these are the same size. These are both 11.5s. They should fit exactly the same because they're the same outsole and everything. But these are a little bit bigger. These fit more like a 12. I can't tell if they just got the sizing off a little bit. That's what I'm trying to say. But these are like a half size too big. They're a little bit looser than they should be for an 11.5. So to close this out, one of the last things I'll make note of the fake pair is, some glue marks and stuff like that, and just some quality control things that I've noticed around the shoe. Whereas the authentic pair, they just wouldn't have those things because they're made in the Nike factory. Granted, sometimes that happens, but not nearly as prevalent on the authentics as they are on the fakes. So glue marks, stuff like that. That's kind of the territory that you're getting into when you get into UA and fakes and replicas. To wrap everything all together, bring it full circle, what is the bottom line when it comes to these fake UA replica sneakers? I would say it kind of depends on your situation. So for example, if you're the type of person who doesn't want to spend thousands of dollars on resale shoes, and or you just want it for the look, you don't care if it's real or not, you just want it for the look and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for it, then this is the right option for you. But you have to keep in mind, you're not getting the same technology, you're not getting the same comfort level, you're not getting the same durability, and you're not getting the same quality as you are getting in an authentic pair. The reason that people invest in an authentic pair is because of the value that it holds, regardless of whether it's worn, used, or beat to crap. These hold value because they are real. So if I wanted to, I could sell these right now and most likely either break even on what I paid on them before, even if they're used, or turn a small profit. And that's what you're getting into when you get the authentic versions of these shoes. Plus you get legitimate technology, you get real comfort, because these are okay, but they're not as comfortable as the real ones. And you also know in the back of your mind that if you need to sell these and make money on them, you can do that. You can't do that with these because these aren't passable as real. Regardless of how real you think these are, or regardless of how good of a pair you get, you're very, very rarely going to be able to take them to an authenticator or a sneaker resale shop and be able to pass them as real, because it's just not possible. That's their job. They know what they're getting into when they walk in the door. So again, these are okay. I'm not going to get rid of these. I'm not going to throw them in the trash. I'm still going to wear them because they look nice. They look like the real thing. But if you guys see me wearing these about, see them in YouTube videos, you see them on Instagram, you will know they are not real. I would never front on you guys. I would tell you legitimately if these are not real and if they are like these. So that wraps it up for today's video, guys. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button down below. Drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you to today's video sponsor, Rose Gold and Black, for sponsoring this video. If you guys are looking for some awesome, high-quality jewelry at incredibly discounted prices, be sure to click the link in the description of this video. Head over to rosegoldandblack.com and grab yourself some awesome accessories at an incredible price today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video. I'm out of here.